Takeoff. Home point updated.
This trail here is a little too narrow, and so I'm gonna see if I can find a better place to try the active track. So follow me. Let's see if I can, oh, wrong direction. See if I can keep myself in frame as I walk past. Whoop, lost myself right away. Let's get going. So this Air2S, my first drone was the Mini 2, which you guys probably had one of those, or if you haven't, it's a great drone, beginner, mini drone. The minis are awesome, but it's a lot quieter, so you can hear the over my speaking voice here. You can hear the props just whizzing away. I kind of miss the Mini 2. Thinking about getting the Mini 4 Pro, even though it's more than a year old. Here, let's try to follow my, since I'm talking here, why am I not trying this now? Let's see. Uh-oh. That was actually the gimbal, and let's see if I can highlight myself. Nope. Why is it doing that? Okay, so I want to draw a box around myself. Why is it not working? Okay, there we go. I thought you could just, let's see, what screen do I need to be in? Let's see, draw a box. No? This is not working for me right now. Okay, go back up. If you double tap, the screen, let's raise the gimbal back up. If you double tap the screen and do a finger swipe down, it moves the gimbal down. So let's get in here. So what I'm doing, I'm trying to just highlight. No. Subject area too small. We're going to take this to a more open area so I don't crash into the branches and lose the drone here. Don't want a broken arm, broken leg, if you know what I mean. All right, let's land this thing and. All right, let's land this guy. All right, so I found a better place to try the active track, I believe. Once we get up here, I think it's right up here. Let's see. Haven't been here in a while. One of the most beautiful places around my area. It's part of Stone Mountain, actually. It's miles away from the giant granite mountain called Stone Mountain, Georgia. But this is a little known area, and we're going to try the active track here. Okay, If you don't have a lanyard on your, if you don't have a lanyard on your remote, you got to get one. So helpful. Take off from the hand here. There you go.
Home point updated.
Man, Air2S is kind of loud, isn't it? All right, let's get our recording going here. And yep, so this is the area here. We're gonna, all right, let's park my belongings to the side in the shade. And let's see. We're gonna try this again. I don't know exactly why I couldn't get myself in the picture here. Okay. Don't know exactly why I couldn't let's try this again. See. Okay, so now it's working. I can just easily draw box around the subject, which is me, and so it's got me there. Spotlight, I think, just there you go. It just locks on you, and so you can walk. See if I can turn my back to the drone, see if it still follows me. Let's see if it can keep up with me. Oh, gotta get off that part of the. I think it kept up with me pretty well. Okay, so what we want is active track, and not sure how. Okay, active track. Let's hit go here. I'm not sure if there's any parameters that I can change as far as how close the drone is to me. Let's walk at it. It doesn't back up, does it? Okay, let's get going and see if it follows. Well, there it goes. Okay. So this is my first time really trying this. So not sure how fast. Seems to be following me pretty well so far. Got an area here where there's a small, let's see, I'm kind of nervous to go through here. See what happens. I might have to, oh, yeah, I don't like this. Okay, there we go. It went through there. I didn't like that at all. So it's still following me. This area on the granite here is, I don't know if you can see, it's covered with this very fragile life. It's, oh, so it does back up when I walk at it. Okay, let's try that again. Oh, that's cool. So it wasn't right off the get-go, it wasn't backing up. Whoa. Okay, that's really cool. That's cool. Finally using the active track. Uh-oh, it's kind of moving all around now. I don't know why it's... Why is it freaking out like that? The drone is bobbing up and down. Why is that? Okay, there it's kind of standing still now. I don't know if it's... Alright, if y'all know why it's bouncing up and down, leave a note in the comments for me. Oh wow. It's doing all sorts of wild things now. I don't want it to land because the surface here is so craggy. As I was saying a moment ago, the surface here on this area should be protected. It's not really protected technically, but I know, just because I care about these places, it's covered in fragile life, so I'm going to stay on the main path. Okay, let's watch out for this thing here. Ooh, let's go this way. Okay, so let's run through here, see if it can keep up with me. I think it... Oh. Just saw a lizard run across there. So here we go. This is pretty cool. See if I can lower the gimbal while I'm doing this. And can you go up while you can? Okay, let's try this and see if it keeps me in frame. Okay, see this area next to me here? That's some real fragile life. Only certain times of the, certain times of the year, only in the fall, I think, there's a very fragile, I guess it's like a mushroom or a spore that comes up and grows on this granite here. And it's only in this area in the southeast in Georgia. It's red in color. I forgot the name of it, but anyway, there you go. Let's get going here. I'm sure I'll return here and try this again. I can talk a little bit more in depth about the natural area here. But look at that, it is following me nicely. This is cool. Run a little bit. Okay. Oh. Okay. Let's try a little bit more. Let's back up and go up. Does it go higher and keep me in? Subject is too far, it said. Okay, let's try from this distance. Oh, look at that. That's something. Oh, wow. It moves pretty fast. Goes in and out pretty quickly. I don't know if the newer drones have a less aggressive responsiveness. But I'm just learning about it now, so of course I should try this a lot more. It is really going left and right. Let's go down by the water here and see if it can keep the subject being me. Let's get in a little closer and just enough so that it doesn't hit the top of the trees. Actually, let's scale higher so I don't lose the drone on these trees here. Maximum. Well, wait a minute. Didn't we have a home point here? Or the home point was determined back there. Is it? Oh, okay. I've got a message going here that it's maximum. I guess that's the maximum altitude when you're in follow mode. Okay, so we're gonna keep going here and watch the drone as we go along. Don't want to Well, unfortunately, I got cut off there, and so my experience there was, I mean, it was great. I learned a lot, had a good time with it, but I made a few mistakes about my storage. So always see how much storage you have, how much battery life, how much battery power. Thanks for watching this one. See you on the next one.